Hey Algebra. Okay, here we go. Second round of exponential variables and solving for them. So hopefully you have another piece of paper. You can continue on the same one you did for the last video, whatever it is that you need to do. Make sure that you simplify these. You're going to simplify these radicals and you're going to make them exponential ratios. That's what I was going to say. So pause the video, get that done, and then you can check your answers. Okay, so you can see that I gave you the answers for all of them, and also that I took this one and I expanded it for you so you could see why this is the answer right there. All right, so hopefully that makes sense to you. Go ahead and correct things if they don't. We will move on. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to tackle is if we have bases that are not the same. And the first thing I would like for you to do is to go ahead and pause the video, and using everything that you just learned in the previous video and all the other rules that we've done before, can you try and figure out how to solve for x? How would you solve for x? Noodle it through, try something, even if you're epically wrong and you end up with a sailboat, whatever it is, applaud yourself for the effort, but try something. When you are done trying it, you can unpause the video and we will work on it together. Okay, so remember the last time we talked about it's super important that we have the exact same bases. That means we need our base to be the same value. And since I know that I have no number that's times itself that can get me 3, that's going to be my base. So how would I get 27 to have the same base of 3? Well, I would definitely need to do a 3 because that's the base. If I did 3 times 3, that gives me 9. And if I did 9 times 3, that would get me 27. So what I'm actually saying here is that I have 3 to the third power is also 27. And then I need to write the rest of the exponent, x minus 4. This is going to equal, all 3 are 2x minus 6. And now we have it set up where we have the exact same base. So we don't have to worry about writing that base again, and we only need to worry about writing the exponents and solving. So I'm going to have 3x minus 4 equals 2x minus 7. Oh, I said 7 and I wrote what it was. 6 I meant. We're going to distribute that 3. 3x minus 12 equals 2x minus 6. I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. And I'd get x minus 12 equals negative 6. Add 12 to both sides. And we end up with x equaling positive 6. So again, the hardest part about these problems is making sure that we get the same base, that they set up to be the same base. So now I'm going to give you 6 more problems that you can work on. You can try and noodle through them. They are not that easy. I want you to noodle through them to the best of your ability. And then when you are done, you can check the answer key to see if you are correct. Here we go. Okay, so here are your 6 problems. I'm going to tell you that these 2 are very much like what we did in our last video. These 2 are very much what we just did. And these bottom 2 are very much what we just did, but the fractions make it look more difficult than it is. All right, so I will help you out by talking about what our same bases are. In this case, 4 is going to be our base, so try that. In this case, 2 is our base. In this case, our base should be 3 of some kind. So we have a base of 3. figure out what those are. And then in this case, I'm going to let you try and figure out what the base will be. Okay, so I helped you out a little bit. Get it set up, try it to the best of your ability, and then when you're done trying, you can unpause the video and check your answers. Okay, so I wrote the answers next to it. If you are having troubles with any of these, if you are stuck with any of these, I really encourage you to take a picture and text it to me. Tell me where you are stuck. Then I can take a picture of some work and some helpful hints and see if that helps you get unstuck. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now that these types of problems will be on the assessment. They won't be super scary, all right, but they will be on the assessment. So I want to make sure that you really understand how to actually solve for the variables if they're in the exponent. So thanks for your time. You have one more video coming up, and then you will be all caught up on the stuff that you had missed while you were out. Psst, sorry, I lied. We're done with videos. These are all the videos you need. Most of you were in class for the rest of the time. I might have one other video coming out, but it won't come out until Friday. Okay, I'm done now. Bye.